here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of MyGM Mode. Of course, we are one episode away from Extreme Rules. This is the go-home week, and we have two big shows for, well, this last week before the pay-per-view, as we're going to have two championship matches. We're going to have a tag match for Smackdown. We're going to have all that stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead here, as we're going to kick things off with the Women's Tag Team Championship match, as Tegan Nox and Bayley are defending against Naomi and Sarray. Mainly, I came up with this match because, you know, Sarray and Naomi both match, at least in terms of their wardrobe. So I figured, with the colors, so I figured, you know what, let's put them in a tag match for the tag titles before the pay-per-view. But Becky Lynch has been having problems with Tegan Nox, and Becky Lynch is going to run in here, so let's see how that will play into this tag match here. Wait a minute, we got a new Women's Tag Team Champions in Sarray and Naomi. So Bayley and Tegan Nox's title reign might be the shortest thus far, but things might change, and now Tegan Nox and Becky Lynch are you know, their feud might be at a blood boil here, as now she just cost them the tag titles. I'm just at a loss for words, honestly. I didn't think that was going to happen, but a 2.5-star start for SmackDown. Okay, that was an alright start. We had a title change, already a big episode thus far. And we have Keith Lee calling out Robert Roode. These two will be settling the score at the pay-per-view, where Keith Lee will take out Robert Roode, probably in a stipulation match, because it's the night where we go extreme. And these two have been at each other's throats recently, so Keith Lee calling out Robert Roode here, which is an excellent promo, which is going to bring up their rivalry up to the max. That's what you like to see. And then, of course, we're going to follow that up with a matchup between Bobby Lashley and Robert Roode. Now, Bobby Lashley is currently, you know, he's turned into a good guy again, which means that Bobby Lashley is hoping this new change in attitude will get him some wins and hopefully get back into the number one contender spot at a later point. But he's got to take on somebody who's in the semifinals in the WWE Championship number one contenders tournament, as Robert Roode takes on Bobby Lashley. Who's going to win here? Is Robert Roode going to get some momentum here? Let's find out.
1, 2, 3.
And Robert Roode gets a big one over Bobby Lashley. Okay, you like to see it. Robert Roode getting a big win before the pay-per-view. So Robert Roode beating Bobby Lashley. I think Robert Roode's really coming into his own as a single star. He might be WWE champion sooner rather than later as a 2-star match, but it was an alright match, as The Rock cutting another charity promo. You like to see it. The Rock, he's bringing his all to SmackDown, as we got 5,000 fans going after this week. And now we have the Raw Tag Team Championships. Obviously, they're going to be defended at the pay-per-view, but who will be the champions going into Extreme Rules, as Alexander Wolf and Gunther defend against Finn Balor and Murphy? Now, there's a little bit of backstory to this matchup, as Finn Balor recently is in the semifinals along with Gunther and Alexander Wolf, and obviously Finn's going to more than likely face one of them in the semifinals in a couple of episodes. So Finn Balor challenging Imperium here to see how everything's going to go here, and Imperium decided, you know what, let's put the Raw tag titles on the line. And so we're going to get a tag title match early here, and Finn Balor chose Murphy as his tag team partner. And Murphy could go into his WWE Championship match as a tag champ. So let's see who wins here. But Jeff Hardy's also been having problems with Imperium, looking to cause some ruckus here. Who is going to win here?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Balor and Murphy are the tag champs again. Very, very interesting going into Extreme Rules. I think we're going to have to run this matchup back, as Finn Balor and Murphy are the Raw Tag Team Champions, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So that is a very, very big here. Very big implications for Extreme Rules, as Balor and Murphy are the Raw Tag Team Champions. That's huge, especially for Finn Balor and Murphy, who have been kind of struggling. Not really struggling necessarily, but two guys that may need to kind of repackage themselves, but they were able to become Raw Tag Team Champions. Congratulations to Murphy and Balor, as now they're the Raw Tag Champs, but what is going to happen to Imperium? We're going to find out at Extreme Rules. As now we're going to get a self-promo from Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross looking to reestablish himself. I know Karrion Kross really hasn't been doing much since he lost to Murphy in that best-of-3 series, but Karrion Kross hoping to once again gain some momentum here with a promo. Excellent promo. Getting a high promo effect. You love to see it. And now coming up next, we have a warm-up match for Bianca Belair, as she will be taking on Raw's newest signing, Mia Yim. Saray, who won the women's tag titles in the first match, actually lost to Mia Yim. So Mia Yim is getting this opportunity here to showcase what she can do, and she could possibly get another win here, and maybe even boost herself up to #1 contender status if she defeats the Raw Women's Champions. So can Mia Yim defeat Bianca Belair before Bianca Belair's title defense against Raquel Gonzalez? Let's find out. Alrighty, we're in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And in the main event of Monday Night Raw, we have the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair, who had a hell of a title defense against Raquel Gonzalez at SummerSlam, is looking to once again retain the championship against Raquel Gonzalez at Extreme Rules. And if I'm not mistaken, the match that is currently slated for, or the stipulation currently slated for that match, is a last woman standing match. Now, of course, that might change depending on what happens here, but Bianca Belair looking to once again retain here. She is also undefeated on pay-per-view, and she's been women's champion since the get-go of MyGM mode. So Bianca Belair looking to continue her reign of dominance. But in order for her to really continue her reign of dominance here, she's also got to go up against a tough person, the HBIC of WWE, Mia Yim. Somebody who's looking to strive for success here as she's jamming out.
From Fontana, California, Mia Yim.
Now, Mia Yim, one of the NXT's hottest prospects, looking to basically get a major win here over Bianca Belair, and if she does, she could really propel herself to a #1 contender spot after Extreme Rules. But again, we have to see how that is going to work out for her here. As she's got the bandana over her face, she's putting up the X. She's part of DX. No, she's not part of DX, but Mia Yim, I mean, she's absolutely very, very cool. Coolest woman in the room, with her hat on backwards, looking to prove herself against Bianca Belair. And here we go, Raw main event, Bianca Belair and Mia Yim. Let's get everything going here as, but Mia Yim with a couple kicks to the leg. And looking for another kick, but, Bianca Belair counters. And now Bianca Belair is going to drag Mia Yim to the ropes. And it looks as if she's going to, look at this, and just slams her into the ropes. Bianca Belair, what strength. Oh, wait a minute. Looking for a surfboard submission here. This might be it here. If Mia Yim taps out, Bianca Belair might get some major momentum going into SummerSlam, but just throws her off. And now Bianca Belair looking to show off her strength here as she's just picking up Mia Yim like it's nothing and just slams her down. Stop to the head. And oh my god, punches to the face. I think Bianca Belair is just trying to showcase her aggressiveness to show off that she's ready for her last woman standing match at Extreme Rules. And again, just over her shoulder like it's nothing into a power slam. And now it looks as if Bianca Belair is going for the splash. Oh, but the knees are up by Mia Yim. And now, but Bianca Belair just sees it coming. And it looks like she's got her up for a power bomb. Oh no, an alley-oop power bomb. Or an inverted powerbomb face buster, whichever you want to call it. But Bianca Belair just been in control of this matchup. But Mia Yim, however, with a sit-up powerbomb. That's how Alexander Wolf defeated Jeff Hardy last week. Mia Yim showing off her showing off her study of the tape. And now a diving Hurricane Rana by Mia Yim. And a couple of kicks to Bianca Belair. Ooh, and a stop to the arm. And another stop to the arm. Oh, and oh wait, looking for a kick. No, but go behind. Oh, and again, just want to show off the strength. And again, goes Mia Yim down. Oh, but Mia Yim with a kick to the face of Bianca Belair. Oh, and look at this. Just got her up in a military press and just throws her face first into the canvas. Good God. And again, just deadlifting her off the ground. Bianca Belair has been a hell of a champion. And a quick cover after again toss your face down into the canvas too. But a kick out at 2. Mia Yim showing off her toughness. But Bianca Belair going up to the top rope. And goes for a big splash off the top rope. Go for a cover again. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2 again by Mia Yim. Bianca Belair's in shock. This has been very one-sided since the get-go. And it looks as if Bianca Belair is looking to put Mia Yim into the corner. Oh, and a big forearm to the face. Stop. Oh, it looks like she might have been going for something in the corner, but Mia Yim counters and throws her down face first. Mia Yim is back in control here. Oh, but look at this. Eat defeat! Eat defeat to Bianca Belair to get a non-title victory over the Raw Women's Champion here, too. But a kick out again at 2. Both women just wanting to win this matchup, but Bianca Belair counters. Oh, but again, just throwing her over her shoulder, and just, oh, the knee to the back of the head. And a standing shooting star press counter by Mia Yim. And now a big forearm shot to the face. Now Mia Yim picking up Bianca Belair. And now just, oh, and it just takes her down with like an STO. Oh, Mia Yim calling out for Bianca Belair to get up here. Oh, there's a kick to the knee. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God. Knee across the face of Bianca Belair. Is this it? Can Mia Yim get a non-title victory here? And she does. Wow. Mia Yim just defeated the Raw Women's Champion.
Here is your winner, Mia Yim.
A lot of turning events here coming out of Monday Night Raw as Mia Yim gets a massive victory, an upset victory, if you will, over the Raw Women's Champion. That is huge, as not only does Bianca Belair lose going into Extreme Rules, but Mia Yim, that was big. That was a very tough matchup for Mia Yim. 2-star main event, though. Very surprised about that, but overall, very solid main event, even with the 2-star ratings. So, yeah, that is it for Monday Night Raw. And Mia Yim gets a win over Bianca Belair, even despite the 2-star rating. I thought it was actually a pretty good match. Well, very, very interesting episode of Raw. We had 2 tag title changes going into Extreme Rules, so that is going to affect what happens at the pay-per-view. But we still have SmackDown though, so we will see how that will change going into SmackDown side of things, as that's their go-home show for Extreme Rules. So let's check out SmackDown. Alright, so we're going to start off the show with Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman. Now, surprisingly, Seth Rollins is back here tonight. Now, of course, if you haven't been on Twitter, Shadowhunter recently tweeted out that's, he's upset at Seth Rollins, and he said he will get his match against Shawn Michaels at Extreme Rules. However, as part of his punishment, if you will, Seth Rollins is going to take on Braun Strowman in their opening matchup, but Shawn Michaels is going to cost Seth Rollins' his matchup here, as Seth Rollins did last week. So let's see if Shawn Michaels can successfully do that here.
1, 2, 3.
No, Braun Strowman gets a big win over Seth Rollins in a 1-star match. Ooh. Not a great start to SmackDown, but Braun Strowman gets a massive victory, and Seth Rollins and Shawn Michaels' feud grows, so that's going to be interesting going into Extreme Rules, as, you know, we also got a call-out promo from Asuka to Rhea Ripley. I think Asuka's laying down the gauntlet here for the SmackDown Women's Champion, as Asuka's looking to win the SmackDown Women's Championship for the second time in her career, and the only way she can do so is if she beats Rhea Ripley, so let's see how this promo goes here. Good promo, which goes to a level 4. Very high feud going into Extreme Rules. And we got Samoa Joe taking on Riddle, as both Joe and Riddle were supposed to be in a tag team, but Samoa Joe and Riddle lost to the Street Profits, which means that, you know, Samoa Joe's a little upset. He thinks that Matt Riddle kind of cost him their match, so Samoa Joe's taking on Riddle here to see who is the strongest in that tag team and who is the weakest that cost him to lose. Let's find out.
1, 2, 3.
And Samoa Joe gets a big win over Riddle in a 2-star match. That's causing a new rivalry. Very interesting. And now Drew McIntyre is calling out John Cena. It looks as if Drew McIntyre is calling out John Cena to tell him of the stipulation that's going to be their match at Extreme Rules, as McIntyre is calling out Cena here. Who is going to come out of this exchange? And I wonder how good this promo is going to be. Excellent promo, and we will find out the stipulation for the matchup at the pay-per-view, because we didn't witness the promo, and we can't witness it because of MyGM mode. And we got another mid-card match as Shayna Baszler takes on Mandy Rose. These two, well, Shayna Baszler, I believe, called out Mandy Rose last week, and Mandy Rose has, you know, basically wanting a match against Shayna Baszler, hoping to get some revenge, if you will, over Shayna Baszler, hoping to prove her wrong. Let's see who comes out on top here.
1, 2, 3.
As Shayna Baszler gets a big win. Another 1-star match. Yikes. 2 1-star matches for SmackDown. I don't think this is looking good for SmackDown here, but I think the tag main event will save it, but we'll get to that as Baszler and Rose's feud grows, but a 1-star match. And then we have a sell promo from Sasha Banks, as Sasha Banks, you know, she's been unsuccessful in her own, you know, right for the SmackDown Women's title, so I think Sasha Banks looking to cut a promo here to kind of keep herself in the loop, if you were, and it was excellent. But in the main event, though, we have the Street Profits taking on the Outsiders. Both the Outsiders and the Street Profits have been fighting one another over the last couple of weeks, and Scott Hall, who is recently on rest, is coming back to hopefully, you know, gain some revenge over the Street Profits. And so far, this has been a one-sided feud ever since the Street Profits have reunited since Montez Ford's failed singles run, and now they're hoping to. I think this could be a first if Montez Ford is the first one to win both major championships on his own brand in one series. So, this is a non-title match main event, and we will see who will go into Extreme Rules with some momentum. Will it be the Outsiders or the Street Profits? Let's find out. And here we go, back in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and here comes the Street Profits. 2 guys that have been tag team champions everywhere, which we'll get into their accomplishments, and then you have somebody who was a big star in Montez Ford, but over the last number of weeks, he just has not been the same. But ever since going to the tag division, he's just found he's just reinvigorated.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
I mean, yeah, Montez Ford, he's the former Universal Champion, but look at their tag team record as a tag team. They're former NXT Tag Team Champions, former Raw Tag Team Champions, and former SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The Street Profits, you could just say, have done it all. And in doing so, I think the Street Profits could win their second, well, I guess their 4th tag team titles overall, but their second SmackDown Tag Team Championships, if they continue this momentum going against the Outsiders. So the Street Profits are going into this matchup here, and just look at this. I love how these two are vibing here. You just love to see it. Montez Ford, you can see, are just having fun out there with Angelo Dawkins. You love to see this energy come from your superstars, I have to say. And now they're waiting for the SmackDown Tag Team Champions as out comes Nash and Hall. And a very negative reaction to these SmackDown Tag Champions. These two who beat Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly.
At a combined weight of 608 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the Outsiders.
Again, a very nasty reaction here, and that kind of makes sense because you have these young, very popular guys of the Street Profits, and you have a very popular tag team, the Outsiders. But let's be real here. You could argue that their time is done in terms of being in the spotlight and Kevin Nash going to too sweet, but this crowd is just not having it here. This crowd is just heavily booing both of these guys, even though you could argue two of these guys are the greatest of all time. You can't argue that. But these two are just not, Oklahoma just do not like these two. And a too sweet by the Outsiders. And this crowd wanting to smoke. And we're going to see Montez Ford start with Kevin Nash. This is going to be very interesting. Oh, wait, what the hell? Both guys just beat up the referee. I hope SmackDown punches these two, but at this rate, if Shadow can't punish Montez Ford over hitting Seth Rollins several times with a sledgehammer, then I don't think that he's going to be punishing the Street Profits or the Outsiders at all with an elbow drop by Montez Ford. What a start. And now this aggressiveness is what gave Montez Ford the Universal title to begin with. And hopefully another tag team championship with Angelo Dawkins. Cover here, but a quick kick out of one. Oh, but look at that! Nice shoulder tackle to moonsault back onto Nash. What a hot start. And again, Montez Ford wanted to show off that aggression, but I think Nash is going to use the size advantage, and he's just going to choke him out and just toss him down. And now Nash is dragging Montez Ford away from the ropes. Quick cover by Nash. Cover, one, but a kick out at one. And now, again, Nash just throwing him. Oh my God, just drapes over the top rope. I can't speak today, guys. I apologize. But another too sweet by Nash. Oh, but look at this. Montez Ford taking advantage of Nash's taunting. And now a drop kick to the side of the head. And it looks like Montez Ford's going to go for a tag on Angelo Dawkins. Angelo Dawkins, the powerhouse of the group. But now you got Scott Hall, who you could argue is a powerhouse in his own right. As now he's going to toss Angelo Dawkins to the corner. He's just going to tug on that arm. Hopefully pull it out of its socket. And now a bunch of stomps by Scott Hall. And another stomp. And he's just going to choke Angelo Dawkins out into the corner. Very smart here. I mean, of course, you can't fight if you're unconscious. As look at this. Go for a quick cover on Montez. Oh, but a quick kick out. Not even a one count. And now Scott Hall going to put him over his shoulders here. And it looks like he's going for a power bomb. Oh my God, he just power bombs him outside the ring. Oh my goodness. What is Scott Hall doing here? He's looking for him to get up. And now he's, a clothesline off the top rope to the outside. And now he's just going to stomp on Dawkins' face. That's, the shoulder tackle again to Scott Hall. Elbow drop. And another one. Angelo Dawkins just slams his arm into the floor. That's gotta hurt, as now these two are fighting on the outside. Stop to the midsection. And now, and a takedown to Scott Hall. Midsection first. That's gotta hurt. Especially on that ring floor. And now a DDT on the floor. Good Lord, both teams do not like each other. And now he's just choking him out. Scott Hall is choked out on the floor. You just got to put him back in the ring and pin him, but Scott Hall gets out of it. Now Scott Hall going to throw him back inside the ring. I think Scott Hall realized that it was a mistake. And now tag to Montez Ford. Uh-oh. Oh, but he walked right into a choke slam by Scott Hall. And now Kevin Nash looks like he's going to, maybe look for a cover here. As he's dragging Montez Ford's lifeless body after the choke slam. Quick cover here. Is Nash going to take the victory over Montez Ford here? No, but I think it was just too much time was wasted. And now Kevin Nash catches him again, just throws him across the ring. And now a bunch of punches to the face of Montez Ford. Good grief. And now Nash quickly I think he's gonna put Montez Ford into the corner here. Oh, looking for a punch in the corner. Oh, but a counter by Kevin Nash. I don't even know what Montez Ford was even going for there. And again, it looks like Kevin Nash is going to toss Montez Ford into the corner. Oh, wait a minute. No, a counter by Montez Ford again using the speed. And another DDT. Now a tag to the powerhouse of Angelo Dawkins. Spear! Even Nash walked into the spear. Cover on Nash to get a big win over the champs again, but a kick out at 2. Man, Angelo Dawkins. And now Angelo Dawkins with a bunch of strikes. Oh, and a big strike to the face of Nash, knocking him out. And again a submission hold. Again, if Nash taps out here and passes out, the Street Profits get a big win. Oh, something's happened there, and it looks like Montez Ford took out Scott Hall. And now Kevin Nash with a big knee lift to the face of Angelo Dawkins. Oh, and a big boot to the face. Covered by Nash to get a win over the Profits. No, and a kick out at 2 again. Both teams just cannot get something going. Oh, boy. I think he's going for the jackknife, and this might be over here as the jackknife to Angelo Dawkins. Good night, Dawkins. 2, and the outsider's gonna get the win. Why didn't Montez Ford help out his tag partner?
Here are your winners, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the outsider.
Is Montez Ford the third man? Could this be the third man just like Hogan was? That would be interesting. Montez Ford with the outsiders, but I don't know what happened there. This is going to be very interesting going into Extreme Rules as the outsiders get a win here, but very controversial though, as the outsiders just basically beat their opponents essentially, or their next challengers. So, like I said, Extreme Rules is going to be very interesting, especially now with these new dynamics and changes here as we end SmackDown. As look at that, the Outsiders get a big win, 2.5-star match, and a new feud has started between the Outsiders and the Street Profits. Although I do feel like we need a reiteration of what the hell happened, why Montez Ford did not help his partner. But overall, both shows did very well here. Now it is time to see who comes out on top this week. And yep, just as I expected, we had a poor finale, but I would say overall, though, Monday Night Raw had a better showing this time around. Oh, wait, actually, no, I think it's tied, because we did tie in a mid-card match, and he did beat me in the main event, but I think overall I did have the most stars coming out of this, so it looks like Monday Night Raw won, and we have new tag champs on Raw, and Mia Yim gets a big one. Now, I just want to make sure that we have new champions. Looks like the two tag teams, the high-stakes championship match, overwhelmed their opponents, won the match after hitting tandem finishers. So it looks like we got new tag champs, or at least new women's tag champs, and then we have Balor and Murphy beat Wolf and Gunther, and it looks like hitting tandem finishers on Wolf. So it looks like, again, we do have new tag champs for both, and we have a poor opening from SmackDown. Yikes, yikes, yikes. So we had a poor finale and poor opener. So pretty much very tied, but I think Monday Night Raw got the win this week. Now let's see how many fans Monday Night Raw and SmackDown got. Ooh, show quality B. We got 23,000 new fans. We're at 2,185,558 fans. You like to see it, man. We actually got a ton of money. So Ray and Naomi work really well together as a team. Hardy just came out and attacked Alexander Wolf. But Balor Walter was awesome. Last week he's natural at being a good guy. Hey, Raw, what is Robert Roode going to get a shot at the title? Ross dropped a great promo. This is going to be interesting. I mean, we got a lot of money. We got some fans. Am I still number 2? Oh, I'm still number 2 though, despite the superior show this week. But we do got some money in the tank, so we need to see how close this is, because I am very interested. Show quality C. Oh, am I literally off by 1,000 fans? Oh god, please tell. Alright, so show quality C, match quality D. Shadow's got more money, but just off by 1,000 fans, or at least a couple hundred. Oh, dude, that sucks, but very close, though. Holy crap, Michaels just blindsided Rollins. Something happened with Mandy Rose. Sasha Banks dropped a great promo. Sasha Banks nearly giving a heat stroke. Started with Nash getting even with Montez Ford. No one can accuse SmackDown of... Ooh, SmackDown very harsh. Very harsh fans for SmackDown, though. But he does get double costs. He does get a card, though. As now we end week 9. Oh, ooh, this is a race to the finish line now. So Extreme Rules is looking mighty interesting. So I think Monday Night Raw might have a chance to come out on top this week. Raw's capitalizing. I think we're finally going to hit our strides finally after Extreme Rules. So I am very excited to see what happens, and Extreme Rules is going to be big. And of course, it'll be a live stream, so me and Shadow will be both discussing the matches, and we'll be watching the matches that we selected to watch. And it is going to be crazy. So guys, stay tuned because it's going to be wild. Guys, I'm having a lot of fun with this. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Osnator, signing out. Peace.